So the first lot we have got one buffalo going into £300. Can we have $2.99? Yeah, we got a $2.99. Can we have $3.04? We got a $3.04. Can we have a $3.05? Oh, we got a $3.05 from the back. Any more? Any more? Smash it.
Welcome to Those Jet Guys, bringing you the latest GBR PDR. We're here to bring you the tips and techniques from the top technicians around the globe, not to mention the inspiration and marketing savvies go henceforth, forthwith, and destroy those dents with a lovely cup of tea and a stick of a nip. Attention! For those dead guys. Bravo, chaps.
3, 2, 1, you are back in the room. That was a dream, and tonight we're talking about Dream. We're having a review on it, and it was superb.
There you go. Welcome to Those Dent Guys. We've got it the wrong way again, look.
Matt in Saddle's socks from Dent Remover.
And I am Ben Ridley from Trident PDR. And when we say this show isn't scripted, we genuinely mean it. I've no idea what that was.
No idea. That was just... What did I even say?
No idea, mate. But it's going to be a treat when we watch it back later.
Feel like that.
Yeah, there you go. Wow, what a week. I think I've only just sort of come out of the fog of the Dream episode, to be honest with you.
The fog of a dream and working all week as well. It's been like...
It's been a blur, mate. After Saturday night, it's just been a blur.
That was a long night, that was, wasn't it?
It was a very long night. I'll be honest, I don't remember going to bed, but I did. At some point.
At some point. When I left, he was a bit like that.
Listen, if you're going to include a virtual bar on an event, what do you think is going to happen? Anyway, shall we jump in the comments section and see who we've got with us tonight?
Certainly can do.
Go on, boy.
Slimman, what's up, amigos? Quite a bit tonight. Excuse me.
Really?
Martin Dental, good evening. Bobby, evening. James, evening. Graham, evening. Jason, hello. Joe Monk, evening. First thing, guys, evening. Simon, evening. Jason, evening. Oh, God, I'm a proper comedian tonight, aren't I?
I'll click them up. Look at
Should I
that.
put my hat back on? Hang on.
Put it on, mate. I think
I've only got my white fronts on, so let's keep down.
Them's is the rules of being live,
really,
mate.
I've got my prison gear on, really. Is that better?
Leave it on, mate. It suits you.
The Dent Cowboy. Yeah.
Rebranding.
Yeah, might as well.
Good man. I like it.
I'm not singing any songs. I don't want any requests for any songs. Come on. No, I don't mean come on, but just don't.
Come on, Eileen.
No.
I don't know. Right, so we're here for episode number 10. 10? It is 10. I should know that because we put it out this morning. Episode number 10. A review of the Dream event we had on Saturday. Well, not we had. Don and Dave had. And all the guys that organised it. So throughout this episode, if you were at Dream, chuck up in the comments section, let us know how you found it, etc. And if you weren't there and you've got any questions about the event, also chuck up in the comments section, and we'll try our best to sort of just keep engaged with you guys throughout the show and let you know how it all went. It was it was a hell of an event though, really, just as a straight off the bat.
Yeah, so I got on just after the funeral that sorted itself out on the
That's
telly.
Right.
And just straight into it, really. When you go onto the actual platform, you can see who's on there, who's bought tickets, and it's the beginning of the evening. Well, yeah, of the show, of the evening.
Yeah, I think Dave and Don did a bit of an opening speech, didn't they? Which I missed. I did miss that. But yeah, like yourself, I was there for a bit before the. I think it was probably like half an hour before all the seminars started and stuff.
Right.
just trying to figure the platform out and get your name in and your picture on. And
Oh yeah. Well, that took quite a while. That did. There's a knack. There's a knack to it.
yeah, there was a little knack.
I think I sorted it out. Yeah. I spent about half an hour trying to get the right picture.
I spent about half an hour trying to fill that form out seriously, or
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah.
it was like
go in really quickly, and you're like,
it was
title.
like who are you here to meet? What kind of people are you here to meet? And I'm just thinking, be serious, be serious. But no, it was I thought it was quite intuitive. I know there was some guys saying it was a bit confusing and they couldn't navigate it. I thought it was all right. I thought the interface was pretty good, and it was quite, you had your sidebar down the side, very clearly laid out with your seminars, your tools, your lounges, etc. Yeah, I thought it was really well laid out.
Well done, Keith, for sticking it.
Happy days, mate. Happy days. I didn't see you there, but
yeah, I
quite
saw
hard
him
when
in the list.
yeah.
I connect with him, but didn't want to talk to me. I didn't stick it anyway.
Well, some funny connection stories coming up, but we'll get to that bit. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, it took a while to get used to the platform. 10, 20 minutes, fill your stuff out, pick your ideal picture, and then just get going, don't you? Then you actually get into the platform and see what's on there. Just sort of like get a feel for it, really.
Yeah, I think it was really well structured as well. You know how they there was X amount of time of seminars straight off the bat. Then there was a block where it was just the tool forums to go to before more seminars, etc., and then opening up the lounges. I think it kind of kept people on track rather than just having all that open at the same time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It sort of got people to watch the seminars, then chill out at the end, etc. So I thought that was really well done.
Yeah. What did you start watching, and what was your first one?
Hollyoaks.
Was it?
No. So I first of all dived into Matt Moore, his video his presentation on
tell you which one it is.
Scaling his business, which was super interesting. I think obviously I don't think it's a good idea for us to give away what the content of all these speeches. A, because folks might be going to watch it. B, if you didn't buy the ticket, I'm not going to drop everyone's knowledge bombs because I'll probably get hate mail. But Matt basically just came on and gave some really, really sound advice about scaling your business, and giving some sort of real world experiences that he's been through with it. Very sort of heart on your sleeve stuff, which I thought was a really cool move.
Really calming how he explained it as well. And, it's really good to watch.
Yeah,
and certainly like what Don was saying. Plenty of gold nuggets.
Gold nuggets.
That's it. Yeah,
that's it. Did you check out Matt's speech or did you go elsewhere?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's the first one I watched. Yeah, it was cool. It was good.
Because there was 3 at a time, wasn't there? And it was kind of
2 to 3, I think there was.
Pick the one you wanted to watch, and then get back and watch the others on demand.
That's it, yeah.
On Netflix. Yeah, I can't remember who was on at the same time as Matt. Anyone?
No. Hang on a second. You might disappear. Are you still there? I'm actually on it now.
Yeah, I'm still here. What's Bobby saying? Bobby's saying it was a long day. Glad I had loads of beer. Still have to watch the speakers' videos. Yeah, definitely do it, mate. We'll talk a bit more about some of them in a minute. I know both myself and Martin have been chipping away at them during this week. The ones we didn't get to see live, that is, anyway. And just so much information. It just really sort of... It can get quite sort of isolating doing this job sometimes, just stuck in your own head and not like spitballing things. And to hear all these sort of people that are real pillars of the industry drop their experiences and knowledge and different ways of looking at things and selling, etc., etc. It was just, it was kind of just sitting there with light bulb moments going off constantly, and it was like, oh yeah, happy days. But we'll talk a bit more about them in a minute. So who else did you get to?
Matt Moore was on first,
That's right.
and Gene Fetty was on. David
Yes.
White was on as well around that time. So obviously, when it's live, you can only watch one at a time, but
Yep.
you can still buy tickets now. Actually, and they're a little bit more expensive, but it's probably costs less than one dent that you're gonna
From
charge
seeing
for.
what I've already seen, still too cheap.
Oh
I
yeah,
would
definitely.
seriously get on it because some of the information some of these guys are dropping is just great, in my
Mhm.
opinion. Anyway, I think yeah, really
So
good.
there was three on at a time anyway, but I'm not going to tell you the exact order. You'll have to buy a ticket and get on and watch it for yourself. But
Did
yeah,
you have you
yeah,
checked out Gene's video?
no, I need to. I've got to.
I
I'll be
watched Gene's
watching
video
next.
today. I told
It
you, didn't
is.
I?
You said that, yeah.
I did. It was really, really good. Really good. So Gene was basically giving a bit of a sales closer, a different way of looking at things when you're selling face to face with people. And again, I'm not going to give away what he was talking about. Definitely need to go and see it, but it's a really interesting sort of sales pitch and how we're all talking to customers about, oh, we'll get a dent to a certain percent, like, oh, it'll be 95% or whatever percentage you decide, and how confusing that can be sometimes. What does that mean to the customer? Gene kind of flips that up and puts it in another light, and I think it's a really clever way of selling your business. Again, definitely worth watching for sure.
You just have to see how it works with your business, don't you? Really,
Yeah.
just see if you can factor it in.
Well, that's the thing. Not everything's going to work for everybody or be sort of how they operate. Um, I, to be fair, watching Gene's, you kind of think there's some guys that aren't and won't operate their business in that kind of way, and that's perfectly fine. But it might still have that bit of information, that bit of takeaway where you can go, okay, I might not do it exactly like that, but it
Yeah,
still
but
makes sense.
if it's explained to you as well, then it's always in the back of your mind, and you could turn to that if needed. You might have you might come up in that situation where you might think, well, I'll try that, and you end up getting a job, and
Yeah,
you walk away your pennies.
there you go. There you go. What about who was in the next lineup? Because obviously that was in the first lineup of three speakers. Who was on the next lot? I can't remember.
Um, well, from 3 to 4, you had Max Van Nostrand talking about crushing it with hail.
Hmm.
You had Ron giving an insight to, I don't know, what was that one? Ron, watch Ron's intro. That was about all the inverter
All
machines
the
like
power
hot
boxes, yeah.
boxes and power boxes, and Christina Seckinger talking about growing up in PDR, which you need
Yeah.
your tissues for that one.
Is what, mate?
You need your tissues.
Oh, really? I've
Yeah.
not got to Christina's yet.
Ah,
I am really. Oh, I'm gonna have to go and check it out now. I'll watch Ron's. Just wanted to hear what he had to say.
he don't like the warrior, does he?
I like Ron. He's a straight shooter. You get,
That's
says what he sees, and that's that, and that's a good way to be. But no, for anyone who's wondering about the power boxes, I've had quite a few conversations with people not knowing the difference between the power PDR machine and the hot box, or then to the Woyos, etc., or Woyos, however you say it. Yeah, Ron's introduction was, it was a good head start. You know what I mean?
Keith liked it as well.
Yes,
He
he
liked
did.
Gene's talk.
I think Igor's on with us tonight. Igor, jump up in the comments, buddy. I think you watched the Hail seminar, didn't you? I've not got round to that yet. Obviously interesting for myself, coming from a Hail background. Let us know what you thought, buddy. Who else did we watch? I think there was another round of three as well, wasn't there?
So
Before.
yeah, you had Joe Scatter as well. I watched that.
Yeah.
Sorry, John Scatter. That was a good one as well.
What was John talking about?
How to make an insurance claim for large damage. But
Ah,
he went quite into it.
really?
Yes.
Okay, well that's going to be good for everybody to watch for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, super interesting.
And then moved on a little bit further, and you had, I think it was one of the best ones of the night, was Paul Corden.
I caught sort of the last half,
Yeah,
well, probably the second half of that, I reckon.
estimating secrets that work and will
Yeah.
make you a fortune. And you know, there was some proper gold on that one.
What's the verdict, man? Are you all about it?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I was watching it going,
Can I get an amen?
amen.
The good thing about all these are, though, they're going to be up there for the next, 30 odd days, or probably a few less days now. But well worth going back and watching them. I'm probably going to watch everything again and
Yeah.
again and make notes.
Oh yeah. Well, um, like the organizer said, you can still buy tickets now. Access to all areas until the 16th of May.
Yeah.
The virtual bar is open in the lounges on Saturday nights throughout May to the 15th from 8 o'clock till midnight, and that's CST time.
Yeah.
So you'll have to work it out.
Yeah.
What time was it in America when it was bar time for us? I mean, we was
When it's bar time, I don't know. It's probably halfway through the day or something, was it? I don't know.
Was it?
I don't know. All that time conversion blows my head, mate.
I left at midnight. I was like,
I still struggle with the hour difference that we get during the summer, let alone 6 hours back, 8 hours back, etc.
yeah, so you still get your ticket. Yeah, and it's best to view it on Chrome as well. If you go on if you're using your phone to watch it, it's a bit tricky. And
I think there was quite a few teething problems, weren't there, with folks turning on their phones and whatnot. I think what Dave was saying, they'd been assured all the platform was going to be great for phones. I don't think it necessarily worked out like that, but I think they fought a lot of fires with sound issues and stuff during the event, but I think they nailed it pretty quick, to be fair. But there was always going to be the odd little teething issues. I mean, Jesus Christ, look at the podcast we're doing. In essence, it's really simple, but it gets a bit frantic, and there's always a bit of a technical something or other, let alone what these guys were doing.
Was it?
I know. What those guys were doing must have just been so involved. I can only imagine. And I think speaking to Dave in the bar, virtual bar at the end, he was sort of saying he's got a notebook full of notes of what was good, what was not so good, what could be better, maybe for a next one. Who knows?
Well, now that it's actually online, you know, and people have seen it, people are talking about it, and you know, we're giving our opinion on it.
Yeah.
So you know, it's not over yet. You can still get on there, like I said, and there's always next year as well. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Didn't they start saying that they're still holding some of the lounges open on a Saturday for meetups?
Yeah. So your lounges are. When I find it, just 2 seconds.
He's got notes. He's got pages of notes.
I'm not GMTV or whatever you call it. I'm not
Is that still a thing?
Piers Morgan. God, I just talk like him. But
Political hot potato.
dodgy character, isn't he? Yeah, your lounges, you've got the virtual. Had I just said all this? Or did I say it on the pre-meet? Oh, it's the pre-meet, wasn't it?
Can't remember, mate. Go over it again.
In the lounges, you've got the virtual bar, the smoke bar, you've got the mobile tech bar, you've got the retail shops bar, and lounges, and then you've got the Hail Trail lounge.
Yeah. Cool.
So you've got all these different ones. So, you know, if you're a route tech and you want to speak to your like-minded route techs around the world, you can talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
And Hail Trail and retail shops.
I must admit, I didn't drop into any of the other lounges. I just kind of pulled a seat up at the bar, and it was just really nice talking to loads of people that you wouldn't normally talk to. I think it was funny at one point, the virtual bar was just full of, obviously, John Vidine, who was hosting it, has the Dents and Dreams podcast, me and you turned up with this podcast, then Ryan Shutt was on with his podcast, and there was a few more, and it was just whatever drinking game was going on at the time. We just sort of shouted up, anyone who doesn't have a podcast, drink.
That's it. I think I just turned up, and as soon as I got my mic going, I was like, "I am Martin Sadler from Dent Remover.
Yeah.
This is our podcast."
Oh, it was a good crack. I tell you what, John did a good
Thank you.
job with the virtual bar.
It's kind of like a Friday night cheers, but it's
It's another one of those hybrid shows, isn't it?
let's just stick the full bottle in there. Fuck it. Oops, sorry.
Honestly, man, I've not got my bleep button lined up. We'll bleep it out for the YouTube
Just
version.
leave
How's
it
that?
out. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that, boss.
There you go. But what else do we have? So there was all the talks. I've been sort of chipping away at them through the week. Dave Shalott, I watched Dave's today. That was really cool. Talking about some of the money sides of the industry a little bit. See, that was the thing. It wasn't all just about operating your dent business. There was loads of guys with sort of like I say, ways of managing money, or ideas of making more money, or blah blah blah. It wasn't just solely on being a tech. Excuse me, per se. Brandon Schmidt as well. Did you see Brandon Schmidt's?
Can you see me now? I'm not ready anymore. Look at my face.
Oh, somebody,
yeah,
mate.
carry on. Actually, I've been in the sun this afternoon, so there you go. Yeah, carry on. Sorry.
Did you see Brandon's large dent repair seminar?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I watched the full thing, an hour and a half.
Did it? Oh, was it? How did it go? Because I was speaking to him. Oh, really? Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was. It'd been repainted, and I'm sure he said it was for a wholesaler. So it's like trade.
Okay.
USA for trade, and yeah, he got it out mint, and he had a really good photographer, videographer as well, Randy Hobson.
Oh, really?
Company. Yeah,
perfect. That was it. Randy was on as well.
Had a bit of a chuckle between them.
Nice. Yeah, I tried to watch his today, but for whatever reason, it wasn't loading up. So
right.
I skipped on to a couple of the others. But super nice dude though. Again, I had a beer with him in the virtual bar, and nice to have a chat with him. So looking forward to seeing that. Did he go through sort of like just literally the process start to finish, and tools and
just went through everything really, just kind of like what he was going to do next, and this tool, that tool, how he approaches it, and it's pretty ballsy really to do a video live on a large dent like that, and actually talk about the process.
I was gonna say,
film it, because that's quite hard work. So
I mean, you know what it's like when you sat there doing a repair and a customer's watching. Imagine having that many dent techs watching you do a large smash repair.
Now, mate, it's COVID. Okay then.
Oh dear, yeah, that must have been quite a nervy thing to do. Actually, so fair play. I can't wait to go and watch that one. Actually,
yeah, spot on as that.
Happy days.
I think that was that the only live one on there? Was it?
What, in terms of repairs or anything, or?
Yeah, I'm sure there's another one.
I'm not sure. Well, they're all there to go and have a look through, mate. So
let us know.
We'll keep chipping away, and like I say, any of you guys that are watching now, if you were at the event and checked anything out of note, chuck it up in the comments section. We'll bring it up and have a chat about it. I tell you what, one of my
anything that you liked, anything that you can think of that you liked most, let us know.
I'll tell you what, one of my favourite parts of the day was, the speed dating. I mean networking. honestly, mate, that was probably the funniest thing I've ever been involved in. So they had the speed networking section, which was literally supposed to be like a hot table thing. You click go, it matches you with somebody, you've no idea who, and then you've got 4 minutes to just have a chat. And then it will just reconnect you to the next person who you've no idea who it is, and same again. So I thought, brilliant, let's go. So you chuck in and it's loading and thinking about it, and I'm thinking, awesome, all these texts on here from around the world, who are we going to get? And then it comes up with, you are connecting, and it's only Bobby Cahill, first person. But it wasn't 4 minutes. it was a minute and a half. I think again there was a little glitch there, and
Yeah.
the timer was set to a minute and a half. So me and Bobby were just like chopping at each other for a minute and a half, and then it just cuts you off. It's like there's no
That's
sort of
it, yeah. No, bye bye, I love you. Anything
yeah,
like that.
none of that, mate. It's just boom, gone. But no, it was really funny actually. It's great to have a chat to Bobby, and bless him, he had tons of nice things to say about the show, so that's really cool. Cheers, Bobby. Appreciate that, mate. It was nice to have a crack. But yeah, other than that, I got to talk to loads of different people that I'd never heard of, or I would never have got to talking to. Um, Managed to get paired up with Ryan Shutt, such a good dude who has the Dent Digest podcast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Need to get him on here one time, don't we?
Well, we may or may not be talking to him about that already. I think we're slowly getting that lined up one way or another. But yeah, it's that whole speed networking thing was wicked. I think they had like one round of it where it was all at a minute and a half, and then I think obviously everyone must have sort of said, "What the hell?" And then they changed it up to I think it went to like 3.5 minutes or something
All
like
right,
that.
okay.
But
Yeah.
still a great crack. And yeah, I had one guy, bless him, I can't remember his name now. He sort of came on, we got face to face, and then he just hit the end button and block, and it's like, what? I'm like, oh, sorry.
Must have been your hair.
Well, maybe. Just didn't like the cut of my jib. It's understandable. But no, I thought that was a really good idea having that there. If they do another one, it'd be nice to sort of expand on that. Maybe give folks 5 minutes or something, because that short time frame, it's hard to have a chat.
And also, you had the exhibitors as well. So you had there was plenty to choose from: Elimident, A1 Tools,
Yep.
Collector, MTRX, Get a Grip, Dentless, Excalibur, and lots of others. And you could literally just click onto the actual business page and speak to them and talk about the tools and
That's right.
even buy them if you want
There
to.
you go. Did you make any purchases?
No, because I'm a Yorkshireman, aren't I? So, you know,
Yeah, me too. And I'll tell you what, that
kind of
bit
got
us in the
everything that I need, really.
that bit us in the ass when it got to the virtual bar, though, didn't it? Because the drinking game
Oh,
surrounded
yes.
all around who you'd bought tools off that day.
I
And
think to be fair, the bartender, was it
John Vidine,
John Vidine? Yeah, I think he was just having party games with himself.
I mean, what a dude.
Half the time, he was just in the background dancing around or chasing something that he
It
could
was
drink.
so funny, man. It was a good crack. It really was a good crack. But yeah, again, the whole tool section, I didn't delve into it as much as I wanted to. I kind of got on to speak to Dave and that on the Edgy stall early on, because I know a few folk were having sound issues, so I dived on to see if I could obviously converse with them properly. And yeah, there was a bit of something going on, so we figured it out anyway. But it all looked like a great setup, and I don't think I got speaking to anyone else on the tool side. I dropped into Glexo, but they
Good.
didn't seem to have anybody live there or anything. I don't know
Yeah,
whether I missed them or what happened there.
yeah. I did look at a few places, but they were actually live at the time, so I think there was a bit of a time difference as well.
Well, there is that as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but yeah, again, if they do a Dream 2, it'd be wicked to see how that section evolves as well.
Mm.
Was the tool thing or side of it open all day long?
Well, I'd imagine it would be, yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know. Just like obviously because
Well, I
Dave's got
just
double duties and John did, and
yeah. Well, I just went on tonight, and I don't know. See if I can find out. Um,
I don't know
yeah,
whether
yeah,
there was.
yeah. It's
No,
half and half actually.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Half are open. So it just depends on the time frame because you got people out in America. So
yeah, yeah. Are any of them still running any deals, or was that literally just for the event?
I don't click on, so I get someone talking to me.
Do it.
Hi, Dave.
Go on, click on, go find out.
What was you
We
asking me again? Sorry.
Are any of them still running any of the offers and deals that they were running on the day? Or was it just a day thing? You had to be there? Because if they're still running deals, that might be a good shout.
Edgy Tools are still doing deals.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go. Yeah, I could say $89 on something.
Wow. I saw Edgy have got a nice new tool coming out as well, haven't they?
What's that?
Did you see that? The like a ring tap down with 3 extensions on it for different tap down
All right,
heads.
okay.
Do you know what they
What's that?
call it?
Go on
They're calling it the Trident.
then.
Yeah, boy.
I'm not even gonna bother trying to
They
make
did.
any
We
jokes
we had a
about
good crack about that. No, it looked, to be fair, actually looks like a really good tool. I'm getting involved for sure.
that. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just trying to see if there's any offers. Yeah, still offers. Yeah, I'm not going
Yeah.
to say who's doing the offers because you'll have to go and find out.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you can still get your offers.
Mhm. Cool.
Mhm.
I might have to
Mhm.
drop back in there because there's a few bits I do need
Right.
and didn't get to having a look because I got carried away with myself. I'm not even sorry.
He's drinking whiskey all day. That's what he was doing.
Mate, I made it till 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll tell you that much. I know that much. What else though? What else about the event did we love?
Well, it's just good to talk to people that you've never even met before, and it was
Yeah.
it was good. You know, you felt at home, didn't you? Really?
Yeah, it was. What I sort of said today was it was nice talking to sort of all these guys that are sort of right at the top of the industry. You know, like the big dogs that you probably normally wouldn't approach or have a chat with, and all of a sudden you're just kind of face to face and having that chat, and it's, you know, everybody's so approachable, and it was. I think it was a really good event just for hanging out and getting face to face and networking. You know, just on that basic level, especially after how everything's been with the lockdowns and stuff, just to at least be able to get online with people and have a good crack, you know. Oh man, don't start messing with me again.
Oh, me.
I don't know.
And
So what do we reckon?
There was some good things. Good. What do you call them? Talks about marketing and stuff like that as well. So if you're into that, Jack Bucknell and Steve Dumoulin.
I missed both of those.
Well, yeah, you need to see them because both full of nuggets, as to say.
Jack talking about the one dent he did for something like 16 grand or something?
What?
Say what?
No, say what?
Yeah, I'm
Really?
sure he was talking about
What did he fix?
some monster pricing.
I don't know. I shall find out for you. But it was actually talking about marketing as well. So
Oh, okay.
I know which one you're on about. I learned to make 10K. Yeah, I'll do. In an hour.
On one dent.
On one dent.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't find it.
Have a look. We'll
But
find.
yeah,
We'll find it. We'll
it
find
is
it.
on there. You'll just have to find it and let us know, I think.
That's right. Well, yeah. Again, like we were saying, it wasn't all just about being a dent tech. There was sort of loads and loads of advice of, you know, just outside the industry. Not outside the industry, but outside of being that tech. You know, building your business or, you know, getting those prices you want, etc. Yeah, it's super good. Super good.
Mm.
But what do you reckon for Dream 2, mate? Anything that could have been better, or anything you'd like to see, or
I think they should have a British beer lounge. Really?
what you mean? We should own or like run our own tavern there.
Yeah.
Those
God.
Dent Guys Tavern at Dream 2?
It'd be closed at 6 o'clock in the evening, wouldn't it? We'd both be asleep.
Probably.
Too drunk.
The professionals we are.
Yeah. For Dream 2, I don't know, really. Just keep on going as you're going. It's
I'll tell you the one guy I did miss was Jean. Did you see Jean's seminar?
Zan.
Zan. Dan.
Zanjan.
Everyone was pronouncing it different. Sorry, dude, if you're watching or are watching in the future.
No, I didn't see it, but it's on my list.
Yeah.
I did ask him what he's talking about, and he told me 3 times. I was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, no, this is what I was like, oh, right, yeah, nice one.
There you go. Yeah, it'd be really cool to see sort of more, not necessarily European, but just more setups from around the world, some talks from some of the other folks, you know.
I think for Dream 2, it would be better if, personally, I'd think it'd be better if they got people from other parts of the world as well.
I mean, maybe
obviously
folks were
abroad.
reached out to. We don't know how that went, so you know,
Yeah.
multicultural.
You never know.
What's Bobby saying? Dream 2, we should all meet up at those Dent Guys Tavern. Correct. Correct. Well, we can start a petition for that one if you want. See how that works out for us.
Got Stephen on as well.
Steve's
Good
on.
morning, Stephen.
Steve, you were just talking about, did a seminar. Steve, jump in the comments, mate. How did you find your seminar?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I've not seen it yet, but I will be doing. So
Yeah,
interested
good
for
to
that
hear
one.
from someone that's actually talking on there.
And what was Steve's on? Steve, let us know what your seminar was on. I totally missed it.
I didn't write it down, actually. It was
I'm going to assume it was. I'm going to assume it was video marketing somewhere along there, maybe.
how to use video, build trust and authority, and bring you more sales. Which is kind of like what I keep going on about. You know, you keep doing videos and social media, people see your face, see how you talk. You know, how you come across, and how you fix dents. And if you look confident as well, then people get the trust in you, and then they want you to fix it. So
exactly that.
Pretty much
exactly that.
How it is. Yes.
But it's nice hearing it from the other guys as well that are smashing it as well, just sort of reinforcing that. And we're not talking too much stupid stuff, are we? Well, Steve's saying, thanks, guys. Yes, using video for customer education. Absolutely. Kevin's on as well. Oh, well, sorry, mate. Quick fingers.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Kevin's on. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Kev was also doing talks, I believe. Again, another one I missed. Jump up in the comments again, Kev. Let us know how all that went. Let us know what you're having a chat about.
Your network is your net worth.
Ah, yeah.
I shall stick that to my list.
Yeah.
Might watch that tonight, actually.
Nice one. Nice one. We should have got through them all before today, shouldn't we? We could give everybody a rundown. It's just been a hectic week, as per.
That's it. You know, it's a cheap price for the ticket, and you got all this. I mean, we couldn't even see it all in one night, so you've got until 15th, which is a few days away. Half a month. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it's still worth it. It's got to be. I mean, whichever way you flip it up, you know, when you go to MTE, this, that, and the other, you know, to go and see these big seminars, it's a few pennies, isn't it? You know, there's some beer tokens getting chucked at those, and rightly so. So to get that wealth of knowledge from that many guys, and for 30 days, plus you've got all your tools with the discounts and getting face to face with everybody, it's just a no-brainer. Got to get involved.
Yeah. I mean, we don't keep saying it because we're in on it or anything like that. We paid our money for the ticket and we watched it and we think it's spot on. So if you want to get involved, then watch it. If you don't, then good on you.
Colin's here. Look, Cole was at the event and participating in tons of the segments. I was watching through some today, and Cole had chucked up loads of valid questions in the seminars. And that's another point as well. It wasn't just like a seminar, blah 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 blah. There's our information. I'm off. Each one had like a bit of a Q&A section at the end of it, which kind of went into a separate tab window. They're all still there, so you've not just got the guys doing the seminar. You've then got all us texting things, asking the questions, they're getting answered. So you've got all their knowledge and then knowledge from everybody else as well. So it's really good, really good.
So it's kind of like what we're on now, this kind of platform where we've got our screen. So we've got two people, and then to the side you've got the comments where everyone that's watching this is commenting.
Yeah.
And then you could click through that and you could go to like a poll. So, like, what do you think? Shall we do this? Shall we do that? Or the other? So you pick whatever you want. And then you go through to the next stage and you've got questions and answers. And you can
Let's just get one thing straight
ask
now,
whatever you
though.
want.
Dream was way more professional than all this.
Oh, yeah.
Way more professional. Anybody else? Who else was there? Jason's saying Steve DeMarlo's talk was spot on. There's another one for Steve. Definitely going to go and have to watch that.
Right.
But listen, all of
Michael
them. We have to watch them all.
Tuning in. Hello, Michael.
Hello, Michael. It's Worms, Michael.
Anything else to round up on Dream, or did we pretty much cover everything?
I think we've smashed it, really. Let me have a look, see if I can. You can click on people. You can, so you get a people section.
Yeah. Is that everybody that had basically bought a ticket and logged on the day, or?
Yes, I think so. Right. Well, you pay a ticket. It says all attendees, and you can either click connect or you can chat to them or meet. So it's kind of like Messenger. And I think what I was doing was, if there was someone on there that it changed, it says connect, but it had a green button. Then
That's right.
You connect it, and then it links you both, and then you can talk to people throughout the night.
Yeah, you can just jump on a chat.
Yeah, I mean, you can look through if you, I don't know, found a name, but yeah. Ben Ridley there. Who's that? I'll just click on
Did
him.
Did it come up with my picture yet?
No.
God damn it! I spent about 20 minutes trying to get that up.
Jason Barnes is on there. There you go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. It was funny. It was funny, I was speaking to Jace Hutchinson on the phone today, and he says he wasn't at the event, but on that speed networking, I got chatting to. I got talking to this Brandon chap, and he's like, "I was just speaking to an English guy," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, who's that?" "Oh, he's I forget his name. Jason Hutchinson," and I'm like, "Ah, okay." He swears he wasn't there though, so I don't know what that was about. I was like, "You'd know Jason if you'd spoke to him."
Yes, definitely.
We love you, Jace, as always.
So yeah, you can click and connect. Sounds a bit like buying an item, doesn't it? Anyone that you want who's bought a ticket, the special guys and girls that bought a ticket. Going through the lounge. Let's have a look. Yeah, just like what I said, virtual bar, hill trail, smoke them if you got them. Retail shops, mobile techs, you got your networking.
All still well worth it then. So yes, long story short, I would get involved if I was you. But
oh my god, we talked about it for 40 minutes, so it must be all right.
Is that how long we've been on already? Oh, and we've not even got to the best bit of the show yet, have we?
Oh god.
Here we go. Brace yourself for impact.
Proof jacket on. Hang on.
Is it time? Are we going to do it?
Yeah, go on then.
Is it? I'm just going to pad until I can find the video I'm looking for.
Dens of the week.
Nice. Right.
You can tell it's Friday night, can't you?
It's not Friday though, is it? It's a school night. It's Thursday, mate.
I know that. I'm just joking.
Sorry, mate. So, I'm with you. See, you're even too quick for me though. Right. I think we should start this section with a small apology though.
Sarcasm is the lowest form of wit.
Yeah. So, Dent of the Weeks, and we've been telling you all to hashtag us and at us and this, that, and the other. Just occurred to me this evening as we were just having a last look through to check we hadn't missed anybody, this, that, and the other. I'm like, has anyone checked Instagram hashtags? No. Turns out this whole time we've completely missed out checking through Instagram. So all you techs that have been tagging us in can do but apologise, because I went on there and there's joint effort. There's over 200 posts with hashtags for those Dent guys. So honestly, we're trying. We failed a little bit there, but we'll try and run down guys like Ace Dentura, Just Dents, Cheshire Dents. Keith, is that Keith?
Mhm.
Yeah, Keith. There's tons of you. There's tons of you that's been tagging us in. I'm really sorry. We've just missed the whole Instagram side of things. So we'll have a word with ourselves. We'll try and streamline the process even further. And
it's a good job I'm not paying you, isn't it?
Well, I know, right? I know.
God's sake.
Well, it's upsetting because I have to pay you to be on this show. It's
Oh,
costing me.
stop. I'm blushing.
It's costing me a bloody fortune to be here every week. I started adding it on my MTRX TDG tax.
That's it. Plus TDG.
I don't know. Right. Well, actually, before we get into doing the whole Dent of the Week thing,
You're going to tell us how we're going to score this? Or is that after we've seen it?
let's have a little drop into the Dent of the Week dojo first, shall we?
No
And
problem.
just
I'll just
tie
follow
up
the
on
rest of it.
last week's leaderboard. That's right. So last week we got the mighty Dave Streen and Don Kavanagh to judge the Dent of the Week, and they tied it out between two techs.
Mhm.
So we've updated the leaderboard.
Oh, good lad. Hey, you've done something this week.
We have. Is it showing? There we go. Look. Is it going to load? It is. Look at that. So we've now got Steve Wood sitting on free dance for whatever reason. No one else is loading up. Has it glitched or is it just me?
You're making it worse for us.
I am. Well, why wouldn't you? No one else is showing up, are they?
So anyway, what we've been talking about tonight is the Dream event.
I know.
And everyone needs to buy a ticket. There you go.
Right, I'm just going to go all out and say, someone chuck up in the comments because my whole computer's frozen here.
Yeah.
This is what it has.
It's not showing anything at all. There you go. Ben's saying, good. Padraig's saying, good man. There you go.
Oh, hang on. We're back. There we go. Sorry, everything just froze then. So we've got Steve Wood, who's still on free. Andy has got his second win, and then you got Danny and Leon, Graham, Andy, and Joe all on one. So
I take it all of these people haven't got in touch with us on Instagram.
No, these are the guys that have all been tagging us in on Facebook. Would you believe? Who knew?
Well, I can't even say you've got to be in it to win it, have I? But we'll certainly go through all of Instagram. And
we'll figure all that out in a minute.
Let's just figure it all out. Okay, sorry about
that. What we did get though was we have had, because we didn't do a show last week. Obviously, there's been a ton of folks tagging us in on Facebook and sending to the email like we suggested. We got that bit right. So we've got quite a few this week. We've sort of shortlisted everything down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dents. So
6 dents.
If you think either of us are choosing between 6 dents, you're wrong.
I'm not choosing.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna roll a dice. Here's Leon. Look, we're gonna roll a dice, and whatever number comes up, each video has been allocated a number 1 to 6, and we're gonna do a head-to-head and whittle it down to 3 videos. And in each head-to-head, you guys are going to jump in the comments section and let us know which you prefer. Whoever gets the most votes will go through. Whoever doesn't.
Say that again.
What?
What you just said.
Really?
Just to clarify, yeah.
We have 6 videos to go through, and we're going to shortlist them down to 3. So we're going to have 3 head-to-heads.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
So in fact, we're not going to bother with the dice thing. I'm just going to ask you to choose numbers 1 to 6, and we're going to pit them head to head. So we'll have, for example, number 2 versus number 6. And everyone's going to jump in the comments section, and they're going to say which video they think deserves to go through to the next round.
I like that. That's quite good.
So we're going to shortlist it to 3, and then me and you will choose out of the 3.
20 episodes to figure this one out. Good.
There you go. Right. Saddle Socks. Give me number 1 to 6.
1 and 6.
Between 1 and 6. So you want number 1 and number 6.
Yeah.
Right. So, dent of the week number 1 is, we don't know who it is, but it's this one.
Okay. Let's crack on.
We're gonna crack that back to the start. So we don't know who this is. But
God, who
everyone
made this
pay
video?
attention.
That's good, isn't it?
That's a nasty wing shot.
It certainly is on a black panel. Oof, look at that rails in the background.
There's a lot of vehicles and fences laying around for some reflection as well.
It certainly is. Hey, it's not bad, that, is it? Look at that. Could even shave in that in the reflection.
Clean. And the fencing's there as well.
God,
look.
check it out.
Tell you what.
Check it out. Good
That
effort.
is a superb repair.
I'm glad we don't do dents near me.
Well played, whoever that was. We'll figure that out in a bit.
Well played. Number 1.
So that's number 1. So guys, you've just seen number 1. You're about to see number 6, and you can choose between the two. So dent number 6 is this bad boy.
Nombre 6. Ooh, that's ugly, isn't it? What's that? What car's that? Looks like a Tiguan. Tiguan.
Don't know, but that's
so yeah, that's proper smash that borderline and that nasty tight borderline on the on the borderline on the arch spat, shall we say? Yeah, pretty clean, is that? I can't see now. Oh yeah, here we go. We've got the lines on there.
And the lines.
Perfect. Just perfect with lines. There you go.
Tell you what, another great repair. Right, everybody get in the comments section. We will now have a little minute for you to chuck up video number 1 or video number 2 that you just watched.
So you've either got the black wing for number 1, or you've got the number 6, which is the black wing.
We're on two votes for number 6, 3 votes for number 6.
And I'm just going to hold my hand up, and I'm not picking the winner because I know whose dents they are. So
I'll pick it. I don't know who's any of them.
I've got a sheet here. Okay.
Everyone's landsliding number 6 here.
God, come on. Someone pick number 1. Come on.
I think, yeah, everyone's saying 6. And we've only got 16 people on, so I think we've already gone over 50% of that. There we go. Let's call
Keep it going for another 20 seconds.
Have we ought to have a countdown clock, really, haven't we? But we haven't. So
okay.
I'll say we call it. It's number 6, right? Nice one. Let's boot number 1 out of the studio then. No, who was number 1, by the way? Because that was a super clean repair.
Well, I'll just tell you at the end, shall I?
Okay, fine. Don't stop shouting at me.
Oh, sorry, am I shouting?
Oh dear. Right, so number 1's out. We'll keep number 6 in the studio. Well done, whoever number 6 was. I have not a clue. You have got a list of all the names, though, haven't you?
I certainly have.
Right, so we've done 1 and 6. Pick your next 2 numbers, buddy.
Oh, hang on a second.
Flawless. Absolutely seamless. Pick your next 2 numbers. Pick your next 2 numbers.
I think we need to chat because you just put on number 5 and we haven't seen number 6 yet.
No, so I've got them loaded up in order, mate. I've literally got them loaded up in order.
Okay, if you say so. Right, I'll have number 5 in that case and number 2.
5 and number 2. Right. Well, I've got number 2 there, so let's add this in. Let's check this out.
Yeah, let's check this out.
Oh, you've put numbers on. I didn't see that. Right, I see what you're saying. Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. You need to play that one again. A couple of times.
To play that one again. Right, so that is a... Let's just have a look at that. That is a hell of a shot on a tailgate,
That's
by the way.
A proper smash on a custom tailgate, isn't it? And or...
No one wants any of that in their life, that's for sure.
So I'd like to know the access that you got for that, because...
I'm assuming that's often on a stand.
Yeah, I fixed a few of those and they're a bit horrid.
Right, let's get to the afters.
So a couple of bodyline dents on there, aren't they?
Backing on that moulding nicely, yeah?
Aye.
Lovely.
Looking sweet. You're going to play it one more time because I know it's only short, so
One
we
more
are
run through
going
then.
to drum it into your brains, this one. There's a couple of other dents on there as well, isn't there?
Look at that. I'll tell you what, whichever way you flip that up, that's a great repair.
Spot on.
Ugh. That's a whole world of nope, if you want my opinion.
Yeah.
What did you say, 2 and 5?
2 and 5, please.
2 and 5. I think this one will be number 5 then. Yeah, I didn't realise you'd numbered them, mate. I've just loaded them up in order, so I've got them in order 1 to 6 on my timeline.
I've adjusted it on my notes, so you're okay. What number is
So
that
number
one?
5. Let's scroll back to the beginning.
Right. That's number 6. You see.
So it's on my timeline as 5. So
God.
So we've got a door off on the stand, and that is already disgusting.
That's quite smashed. That one. I think, to be fair, they're both quite ugly ones, aren't we?
Yeah.
I don't know what door that is. What's that?
I don't know, but that is all over the shop.
Some of the body line, but yeah, it's pretty naughty. It smashed it all over that inner brace.
I tell you what, look at that.
And to be fair, fixing that damage on that panel stand, good effort.
Yeah. And with all that corrugated reflection there as well. Look at that.
That's not too bad. But picking the panel up with your bar, wouldn't you? Because it just won't be strapped down. Be chasing it around the workshop.
I tell you what. I mean, I've been doing some messed up doors lately, but I don't think I'd have wanted to get involved in that, if I'm honest. Yeah. Well played. Right, folks, jump in the comments. First video or second video? I know that says number 6, but it was number 5 for me.
Yeah, just say either 2 or 5. Number 6 is number 5. Oh my God.
You're confusing it now. Just first video or second video?
All right, first or second video. There you go.
Mercedes. I'm assuming that's the van, right?
That must be no, the van was a Ford.
Oh, the door. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. I'm getting confused with the numbers now.
You just confused.
Right, so Keith's saying the door. Anybody else? Who are we shouting up? Yeah. Leon's saying the door. There's number 5.
Nice.
I'm saying the
Number
first
1.
video. Second video. That's another one. Anybody else? That was naughty.
Number 5.
That's the second one. Remove that.
We have number 5. We have
There we go.
Number one.
Now I understand why you did the hat thing. I get it now. Anybody else? I think
this is brutal this way, isn't it?
It is brutal.
Can't choose between them yet. Now
we can wait.
Ian, no, we can't.
Are we calling it on the door then? The blue door.
Well, yeah, I think everyone's called it on the door. So yes,
there we go.
I shall do my little bingo notes.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I mean, that was a brutal round because both of those were not nice.
Yeah, well done everyone so far. Because I wouldn't like any of those dents.
So, regardless of the numbers that are on the videos and which order I've loaded them up in, like,
we have sorted it.
A silly
Billy. Number 4 and number 3, please.
It's the last 2 videos anyway. So we've got this little bad boy, Range Rover Bonnet.
Holy moly!
Oh well, we know who that is from the van, don't we?
Yeah, but to be fair, I fixed one of those the other week, and there's a brace bang on where that dent is, and it's aluminium, and it's a nightmare.
Oh my God, how clean's that? Well played. In fact, we did actually share this one on the stream, on the Facebook. When it happened, damn, that is a brutal chop and a hell of a save. And the last one we are going up against is this one.
Drum roll, please. Oh God, we saved the naughty ones, didn't we? Well, I suppose all of them were naughty, but yeah, I won't like to fix those 2.
Yeah,
that's another aluminium one, isn't it? What's that? Audi, BMW, Bonnet.
Not sure what it is actually. Not seeing. Another natural reflection though. Looking pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I'm not sure I'd have wanted either of those in my bay, to be honest.
Well, like I said, I wouldn't want any.
I mean,
There you go. Bobby's
both Ali Dents, correct.
message to us, both Ali Dents. Yes, both horrid
Oh,
repairs.
well, what are we saying? The Range Rover bonnet or the black bonnet? Whatever car it is.
Number
I can't
3 or
tell.
number 4. There you go.
Go on, boys and girls. Chuck up in the comments section. What do we think? I wouldn't have wanted either of those, to be fair, for different reasons.
Yeah, Francisco's on. Good evening.
That was the last one. Anyone want to call it?
Yeah, no.
What's anyone saying? He's saying number 4. Number 3. Number 4. So that's the black bonnet. Again, tough goal, but 4. Jason's saying the first one. 3 and 4 flip a coin.
Hey,
Can't do that, Bobby. Get off the fence, mate.
God.
Get off the fence. You've only got 2 to choose from. I've got 3 in a minute. Are you keeping tabs on these, mate?
I can flick through. You're okay.
Another for 4. What are we saying?
2, 3.
Last chance, boys and girls.
10 seconds, and that's it.
Shout
Roll
out.
it.
Boom. What we got, mate? Is it number 4 wins, is it?
4, yeah.
That was a brutal call. I wouldn't have wanted to call either of that. Fair play.
So now what we're going to do now is we're going to stick the 3 into the semis, and then you can pick which one best.
We're going to watch all of them again just to refresh, and then we'll pick a winner from there. Add to the stream.
But all of them were super dense. So
all 6 of them, to be fair.
Right.
Look at that.
Yes, that's the first one. Yeah, that's number 5. Okay, that's number 5. If you want to pick that one. That's the Tiguan front wing, repaired with fender pliers as well, I might add.
Oh, you've got stats, have you, mate?
Certainly, Zigger, yeah. And finished off in lovely lines. Lines don't lie.
Well, I should think you should do some work for the amount I have to pay to come on this show. What?
What? Tell me that. So yeah, that was a Volkswagen Tiguan, quite an heavy smash on the
Volkswagen Tiguan. Then we'll go back
fender, front wing, and that was repaired with fender pliers.
Fender pliers. What, all fender pliers?
Apparently, yeah. Well, with a bit of bars. But this one, I'm assuming it's a Mercedes door. I think Keith said it looks like a Mercedes door, so we'll go with that. But either way, you can just see the diagonal, the bracing there. It's totally wraps it around the
I
brace.
bet that was done with a VIP knockdown and lots of tears.
Lots of coffees.
Coffees.
Well, that's nice. Do you know, from a distance, look at that in a second, where it just zooms in on that concave part there. It's like, oh, yay.
That's a great job, that. I hate doors. I do. I hate them.
I don't like dents.
Should we get a new job?
I just like the money.
Should we set up a new podcast?
Yeah.
Those
so
barbers.
That's it. Yeah, those money guys. So that was number 6.
And then back to this.
I don't know how they fixed that. So
come on then. What's the stats on this, mate? If you've got some, what do we know?
Big balls.
Big balls,
and,
absolutely.
Lots of time and lots of tunes. Yeah, must have had his headphones on for that one. I've fixed a similar one. I think it was on a Mercedes bonnet. It was at the top of the end of it, and it was tough. Took a long time. And yeah. So yeah, hats off. I'd like to know the access on that as well.
Yeah, access, tooling, everything.
Again, another natural reflection is the concave part. Spot on.
Do we know if all these guys? Do we know if everyone's on tonight that have done these repairs?
2 of them are. Unfortunately, I don't know the personally. I don't know number 6, the blue wing,
What
door.
What are we doing? Are we going to throw this open to everybody watching?
The animals can choose. Go for it.
Right.
So
Go on, lads and
4,
lasses.
5, and 6. 4, 5, and 6. So you've got number 4, which is the black bonnet, borderland at the front. You got number 5, which is the Tiguan wing, and you got number 6, which is the blue door.
Mm-hmm. I know which one I'd go for, and I'll call it in a minute. To be fair, they all deserve it, but the door wins. That's what Ian's saying.
Okay,
You're exactly right, mate. They all do deserve it because they're all fugly dents. Not nice
Anyone
at all.
else?
Anyone else? Those Merc bonnets on the bodyline are tough. Keith, are we putting you down for a bonnet win there?
That's 2. Anyone else? Are you all falling asleep?
Probably. Blue door. That's another one for the blue door. That's 2. Anybody else? We'll give you another 10 seconds. Get them votes in. Blue door. That was a mess, says Colin.
All right. I'll give you 20 seconds.
Blue door. Bobby's saying. Keith's saying the Merc bonnets and the body lines are tough. I bet they are tough as well. I don't think I've ever done a dent like that on a Merc, you know.
I've probably done something similar, but it's not very nice. Blue door again. Number 6, which is the blue door.
Martin from Dent Owl.
Show them again.
Show them again. How's about no?
No, we're out of time. Number 6 wins. That's Dent Flex.
Dent Flex. Is that Jason?
I don't know. Sorry.
I believe it is Jason at Dent Flex. I think he emailed that into us.
I certainly did. Yeah.
Good.
He emailed it in, but like I said, I don't.
Well,
I'll probably end up losing you a second if I have a look.
That's all right. I've got to say that Mercedes bonnet was horrible. I wouldn't have wanted to get involved in that. Or if you do, you know your back and shoulders are in a lot of pain, don't you? But I would have also gone for the blue door just on how messed up that was. There was so many different areas there, and to pick all that out, and it'd be nice to see what the bracing was like under that, actually.
To actually take it on and get it to that standard, there's some effort gone into that, definitely.
Yeah.
And again, you know, all of them, to be fair, they're all.
Literally, every one of them was a stunning job. There's no two ways about it.
Any one of those dents if I'd have had to fix any one of those dents, it would have been a full day for me. So,
yeah. Yeah, I would have done the same. You know, I would have probably set myself aside a day, and any spare time I would have just filled with drinking tea and having a little cry in the corner, maybe, because. Oh, seriously though, none of them were nice, were they? No. I mean, going back to like that Range Rover bonnet or that who did the back door on the Ford Transporter, was it? Whose was that?
On the Transporter, that was Padraig.
Ah, Padraig. Well played, buddy. That was horrible.
Nasty.
Yeah, I would have probably been that.
Yeah, I had it, but I sent it to Padraig.
Unless it was a really slow day.
Jason Barnes, thank you.
It is Jason.
It. All the dents were bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well played, everybody. And so, long story short is, after this episode, we've had a little chitty chat, and we are going to have ourselves a couple of weeks off now. We're going to bookend this as being season 1 of those Dent guys. So we are going to head for a season 2 in a couple of weeks' time. Sorry, this pest's just been chucking comments up all night. Tea and tears, just the usual day. That's Andy, everybody, who works alongside me at the workshop. That's right. I make my tea out of tears. He's right. Andy would be a good guy to get on the show sometime, actually, and have a chat about all these ceramic coatings and PPF wraps and stuff all us Dent guys are coming up against. And, yeah, you'd be surprised how many times I reach for a certain thing in the workshop and Andy's like, what are you doing? But anyway.
Andy,
Yeah. Like we were saying, we're going to come back in a couple of weeks and we're going to officially call it season 2. I think
Yeah,
what we said is it's getting quite busy out there at the minute and we need to have a little focus on other things. But also, obviously, we've learnt a hell of a lot about doing a podcast in this first little run. And I think we're going to have a couple of weeks just fine tuning things and bringing it back a bit better than it has been, especially this Dent of the Week scenario. We're going to try and streamline all that and bring a lot better content. We've already got a hell of a list of techs and guests that are wanting to come on the show.
definitely. Yeah.
And some of them have got some amazing stories to tell and knowledge bombs to drop. So,
And anyone else that wants to come on the show, you're more than welcome. It's not our show; it's everybody's show. If you want to
that's
come
right.
in and spend an hour on there talking about what you do, where do you come from, what's your name,
What's your name? Where'd you come from?
that's it. Yeah, you can do. You can just take over the full show, and we'll stick
Yeah.
all your pics on of what you do. And it's not just us text that see it; it's everybody else that sees it.
Yeah.
You can link it to your business page as well. It all helps.
Yeah. Colin gets it. Looking forward to season 2 then, but can't believe you guys find the time to do this anyway, ever. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's all
Yes.
good fun though. It is a good crack, and we do have a laugh and catching up. If there's anything sort of doing this has proved, as well as like the dream episode, it's just amazing to catch up with everybody and have a crack on a weekly basis, and just talk a load of crap, basically. I think we can all agree on that one.
Well, I mean, we have a really good time when we're doing this podcast. It's really, we enjoy ourselves, and it's just this same kind of thing. But it's if you go on a dream event, you're doing it with everybody else, and it's great. And
Yeah.
once you do that, you might think, oh yeah, quite like that, and then
Yeah.
can progress from there.
It's all about that community at the end of the day, isn't it? Knitting it together, keeping it strong. Graham's just said exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Jinxes.
Jinxes.
By the way, it was Graham with the black Merc. Was it a Merc?
Yeah,
Bonnet,
yeah.
by the
Hang
way,
on a second. I just chucked my notes. So I'm just going to grab them.
there you go. That'll teach you to chuck your notes out the pram. Mike's on, very original and fun to watch. Congrats on season 1. Well, you know something, Mike. When we come back with season 2, I think we're going to actually try and have a script for each episode, so it's not so random.
You won't think I'm 40 years old, would you? Right then.
No.
So we had, number 1. Sorry, it was the. You might as well just play them again. Come on.
I can't, mate. I've chucked him out of the studio so I didn't get confused. I can't
you
go over him
really?
again. Yes.
Ah, you monkey. The first one was Andy Brooks, Confidence. He had the front wing bodyline dent where
The black wing.
he showed the final reflection with the gates across the road, which was bang on.
Yes, sir.
Padraig, number 2. I'm number 2. Padraig with the smashed in back doors on the transit custom, which is nasty. And then you had Leon, Dragon's Dents, number 3 with the
Range Rover
bonnet.
Yeah, I've done a smaller version of one of those, but not quite at the front there, and it was such hard work. So
Like
now
I say,
you've got that.
Yeah, I did one a couple of weeks ago, right over the G badge, and it's a brace right bang on, and you need some kind of fancy tool to get in there. I managed
Just before you carry on with the numbers, anyone that's watching or is adding either Dent of the Weeks or whatever, chuck all the links up to your Facebooks and Instagrams in the comments section so that everyone can go and find you and follow you. Let's keep that community building. So literally just chuck up your ats in the comments section so everyone can go and follow your media. Because it
Not
works.
only on Instagram, because we won't see it, but on Facebook as well.
All right. Honestly. I quit.
You're the Instagram man, not me. And then we had Mr. Graham Seaton with number 4. That black bodyline dent. Sorry, it's in the background. You're right.
What was that?
Ships passing in the night.
Lovely.
Yeah, Graham Seaton, Dent Detail PDR.
Yes, indeed.
BMW or Mercedes Bonnet.
Yeah.
Black one. Number 5, you had Anthony Pritchard with the Tiguan.
Nice,
front wing.
nice. Good work, good work.
Like say, fix that with the fender pliers.
Well,
No, actually, it didn't. It fixed that with the edge pliers. Do not ask me how.
with the edge pliers,
The
short
edge
ones.
pliers. Yeah.
Rock star, absolute rock star.
Oh, I've got me edge pliers. How do I make them work? I was like, bad offenders. And then number 6, the winner, Dentflex.
There you go.
Jason Barnes. Yeah.
Well deserved,
correct?
mate. Well
Yeah.
deserved. That was a whole can of
What vehicle was it then? Because we still don't know, I don't think.
Yeah, Jace, chuck all your social medias up in the comments, mate, so we can all go and follow you. Because I'll be honest, I'd not heard of Dentflex before. Just totally missed my radar for whatever reason.
Again, I'm glad it don't work anywhere near me.
Well, yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Woo! Mercedes A200. There you go.
Yeah, he was right. Was that? I'm assuming was that aluminium or steel or what? I mean, if that was aluminium, I'm just quitting now. Who wants my tools?
Yeah.
I'm off. I'm going to get a proper job. Yeah. There you go. Well, listen, well played to everybody who got involved, anyways, and everybody that has got involved in Dent of the Week, whether we've seen you or not. We are going to streamline that and figure out a way of making it.
Well, like the
more
Dent of the Week, we just need
professional.
to make it more streamlined for us, really.
Yeah,
Because
it's
those couple of videos took me 3 hours to make. Literally.
I don't know. Well, folks, have we got any other business to attend to on this fine Thursday evening?
I don't know if I said it again, but if you're interested in Dream and expanding your knowledge, then get a ticket for Dream.
That's right.
I think they're about $100 now, but I'm sure all you lot can afford that. It's just like 2 really good steaks, isn't it? Really, with a couple of drinks. But you can't really go out. I suppose you can go out at the moment, can't you? But just bow
that way. Also, let us know what do you think Thursday night. Has it worked for everybody, or should we keep it to Friday? But everybody's starting to go out again now. Is it worth it? I don't know. Let us know. We'll still be here.
If Thursday's all right, or Wednesday. We're not doing a Monday.
Whatever night, doesn't matter. We ain't got a life anyway, so.
No.
Folks, until we drop back on for what we're now going to call Season 2, you can go and follow us on all social medias. So, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, search Those Dent Guys. And the streaming services, Mr. Sadler, where are we? I've lost you. Why can't I hear you? Have you muted yourself? There you go.
Sorry.
He's back.
You can find us on the streaming sites: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Libsyn, Heart Radio. Just search for Those Dent Guys.
And indeed, if you do want to send us anything dent-wise, this, that, and the other, you can do at Those Dent Guys with a Z at gmail.com. It's almost
to be fair, if you've got any before and after videos, just send us a quick before and after without the sound and send it to that email.
It's the easiest way. It is the easiest way to not get missed. Because obviously we don't want to miss anyone, because there are some awesome jobs being done from new techs as well. You know, like we've said before, even if it's a small thing, but you're fresh out of the office, you know.
There's plenty of people out there that are just smashing dents out easy peasy, and they're not even risen to the social media point, and make us all look daft.
That's the one. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been season 1 of Those Dent Guys. Thanks for all your interactions and joining in, and for hanging out with us while we do whatever the hell it is we do on any given evening. I've been Ben Ridley from Trident PDR.
And I've been Martin Saddle Socks from Dent Remover Limited.
And we will see you all in a few weeks for season 2.
We'll let you know on social medias. But yeah, until then.
Toodle pips, y'all.
Thank you.